Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where I'm at another place than where I ended the last episode, because I looked this up and this boss fight, that's pretty clearly a boss fight when you stand before here, it doesn't end the quest line that is associated with this place, so let's just go in and do this now. I want to take care of all these guys before we start. Oh, we directly started. Great. So let's go in and fight that curse-rotted Greatwood. Come on, let me hit that. Please do an attack and kill those guys. Thank you. Ooh, that missed me barely. Oh, I thought I two-shot you. No, stop that. By the way, they spawn infinitely. And that's not hitting the balls. Go away from the leg. No! Don't change lock on. Wanted to take care of the... Oh god, no! So these guys take damage. We already see that the weird puddle that he leaves also does damage over time. We wanted to go here. Take care of those balls. And he sat on me without me realizing what the attack was. Great, that worked really well. Let's try to do that again. I wanted to talk to you about the curse-rotted Greatwood and its name. Because I don't really get why it's the curse-rotted freaking hell. Why do you slide off always? I'm always taking falling damage there, it's bullshit. The curse-rotted Greatwood. Why is it curse-rotted and not curse-rotten? Because I think curse-rotted implies something, active, while curse-rotten would be the passive thing. It is curse-rotten, the Greatwood. Goodbye. That activates the tree. Let's go in. Try to get the stuff on the hand. So you already see pretty obviously by me attacking it, but also pretty obviously just by how the boss is painted, that these things these postures are what we have to attack, because otherwise I did hit something else once and you saw my weapon just bounce off because that tree is too sturdy. Wow. Freaking hell. I think I... Freaking hell. Freaking hell. Can I do an attack, please? Get rid of guy, make attack. Oh, why is it going left? I'm attacking the tree with fire, which is obviously what I'm supposed to do. What the fuck? Why did that attack left? Fucking hell! Why? What are these directions? We are almost dead. And we are almost out of Estus flasks. That's what I mainly wanted to say. That's what I wanted to do. Destroy that boss. And now we fall. Phase 2. All the other guys die. We don't get falling damage, thankfully. Ah, we did destroy that one already. This is AoE. This is damage over time. Stop making such a big puddle, please. It grew an arm. I rolled, game. I rolled. Why you hit me? And yes, you can hit the arm. The arm's also a good attack place. Take backwards because I was behind it. It's a grab attack. Don't go too far away from it. Fucking asshole drop. I hate the drop of the fireball. It's so bullshit. I can't use the fireball locked off. Fuck. Could be able to get... Oh, there are no things here? Okay. We'll die when it just makes contact to us once. Asshole game. Asshole game! Why do I roll when the roll doesn't help me? Aww. This fight is a bit frustrating since I'm so low health. Low maximum health. That I get shredded so fast. So can I please roll? Roll is the button that I press, game! Sometimes you have to scream at the game for not taking your controls. This is the worst of all the Souls games about that. With like not starting to run and not starting to roll. Although nothing happened. Now my souls are not here anymore. They're down. They're down with where the cursed rotted Greatwood fell, so we won't be able to retrieve them unless we go down. Go forward to this guy. Thank you for doing 2 stored attacks. How does this game store 2 attacks? I mean, if I keep like pressing, I think there's a thing underground here. Rolled! I rolled that! I was in the air! I was rolling, game! I was rolling, game! Don't ignore me rolling, please. Destroyed the hand. Hate you. I hate you all. Okay, this time it took the roll for damage negation. Thank you for turning me around, lock on. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I rolled! I was in the air while I took damage. Game. I rolled! I rolled, game. I rolled. No rolled again. Giving it some nice damage before going down into the hole. I'm not attacking it now. Where are my souls? Over there. I think I saw them over there. They're not over here, so they must be on the other side. Woo! 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 No! That basically stun locked me. I couldn't get away. Those were my 3k souls. I mean, they're not that many. I don't appreciate that game. It's taking so long to just properly start the fight to go down there. I'm wanting that arm. That did good damage this time around. There's different amounts of damage. That's the bullshit attack. But that's also the attack that kills a lot of them. Okay, that was just a stagger hit, not a hit. Whew! Again. That's weird. Stop turning around my camera like crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's an asshole move. I think he spawned right behind me just when I got there. How did you damage me there? That's not where your hand went. This is where your hand went. I can see that. I hate the ads. I hate... What I most hate about them, that they're infinitely respawning. God damn it! I hit it. Thank you. Let me go in. You did survive that? Why did I take damage? I was rolling, game! I was rolling! That's my damage mitigation thing. Rolled! I rolled! I roll like 7 times in a row! Let me roll, game! Stop it! Now run. By the way, you recognize this area. This is where Hodrick was and gave me the Mount Makers thing. So yes, if you do this boss fight before you enter the Mount Makers Covenant, Hodrick just dies by this tree falling down on top of him, and you can't enter the Covenant anymore. What? Where did you eat my attack? Where did that attack go? It was in the air, and then you hit me, and then you didn't take damage, and then I took damage. And I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of Estus Flasks. Stop rolling around. Because that turning attack is what's fucking hell! It's just your idle animation that kills me! That's his idle animation, that's not even an attack! He just puts his arm back down to front of him. This is an attack. Wow, thank you. Yeah, make your stupid bullshit attack. Let's go over there. I need to heal. I need another heal than the freaking Estus Flask. God. This boss is so just chaos. Let me run over to the other side where that altar is. Where the Mount Makers pray. I got stuck below you. Got one hit in. Way to go. He tried to attack behind him. That's a grab attack. At least I'm getting some damage in. We could also try to hit the things on his back, but then he'll just roll backwards. He tried to do a grab attack where nobody was. He did the weird wave before that attack. Yeah, roll over to that side, man. Do whatever you want, just don't hit me. Yeah, I'm taking the arm posture, why not? I'd like that opportunity again, please. Let's run away. I'm taking that posture too. Why not? Thank you for lying down for me. 20 minutes to fight this boss, wow. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood and a transposing kiln. That transposing kiln is why we did this all. Let's look at that. Makes soul transposition possible. An old transposing kiln from Kurland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Give to Ludleth, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. And we get a boss soul, the soul of the rotted Greatwood, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were seared away inside the spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. They were seared inside, so it was curse rotted by others. It itself is curse rotten. That's how I would put it. Okay, Firelink Shrine. And we go to Ludleth. I think you have something to say for every boss that I fight, don't you?
You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
A heavy gem. Let's go to Ludleth.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne. Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
So, for the Rotted Greatwood, we can get the Hollow Slayer Greatsword or the Aster Spear. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight, harbors the fears that lurk within the mind of hollows and is particularly effective against them. Particularly effective against hollows, okay? Bestowed to a proper mirror knight long ago, two-hand to execute special sword techniques, which is a standard stance. And then we have the Aster Spear, one of the curses that festered within the belly of the Greatwood, and a terrible weapon favored by Earl Aster the Impaler. The spears enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores hit points. And we have a Shield Splitter skill with that one. Then we have Vord's Great Hammer, or a ring. The Great Hammer. Wielded by Vord, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. A weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps one's health, lower absorption, and slows stamina recovery. That is, I think, the only description of the frost thing that we get in the game until the DLC came out. Perseverance. Anchor weapon in earth to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. Reduced damage, but increased poise, okay. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights recovers hit points with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. I'm not certain how this recover HP with successive attack works, but since
treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Because I think we have a ring slot free. Yeah, we have 2 free ring slots. Increases fire attack but compromises damage absorption. Interesting, the fire clutch ring, I didn't even put that on, but that might have killed me against the boss, but it might be a thing that I want to use at some point to boost my attack, my damage output. Okay, so what else? Maybe buy some healing miracles? Wrong side. Wasn't there a hole in the floor? Yeah.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale?
Not purchase item, learn miracle here. Or homeward. Homeward is a thing that I might use one day. So let's get that. Cure ailment for self and vicinity. That's against poison. Let's take the last one too.
Have a pleasant journey. I pray for your...
Why do I do this? Why do I keep buying all her miracles? Very easily. I know that her quest progress is tied to how many of her miracles I bought. And I need to buy them all to reach the end of a quest line. Ah, you're back from your pillage?
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
Let's see what he offers. More embers. Most important are keys. He doesn't offer keys. More arrow versions. His own mask, I think. The assassin set. The knight set. The knight set is new, I think. Yeah, the knight set is new. A short bow. Short bow that only requires 12 decks. I'm normally going with the short bow, but I think this time I'll be going with the long bow. Okay.
Goodbye.
Nothing too important. Let's look up what our statuses are. 4 to 70 for the next. Do I have an Estus flask?
Wasn't he?
No.
Pretty be careful.
What did I say? 4 to 70. Yeah, okay. 3, 7, 40. We won't have enough when we take all of them. Yeah, we're missing 30 souls, so let's just go outside and kill 1 or 2 of those hollows. Can show you off that the weird stuff that's happening here? No, I can't. So when you port into Firelink Shrine to shorten loading times, there are fog walls here that only go away after you stay here for a few seconds. So that's enough. One of them also dropped Cleric's Sacred Charm. We can try fighting this guy for once. I just shreked away and didn't even show you what the ridiculousness of this guy is. Yeah, also that he can block fire. And that stance with the katana is purely ridiculous. I'm running against something backwards. Don't know what was there behind me. Run around the corner so that I can go backwards in a straight line without falling off the cliff. And we got him. He's so difficult to fight melee. He drops an Uchigatana, the Master Attire and the Master's Gloves. Master tie and master gloves are basically non-existent clothing. You can't really see them. They are very light. But the Uchigatana is an interesting weapon. So let's read upon that stance that he did. Assume a holding stance to rapidly execute a lunging slash with normal attack or a deflecting parry with strong attack. So it's a parry stance. Okay, that door won't open. Does only open from the other side. Does not open from this side, yeah. So now we have 6,000 souls. Okay. Shouldn't have sold all those souls, but the thing of then going to the master, the idea of then going to the master after defeating those two lowly hollows just came after I already had popped the souls. So let's just talk to
Welcome
her.
home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then take nourish.
We won't take Joel's other levels until we are just before the point where we lose access to him. We need 2 more points in Dex after this then. This just is useless now. We don't really gain something from it. Let's do it regardless.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Also, let's look at the number of... We have 3 Titanite shards. That's not enough. Do you already sell Titanite shards or is that later? That's later. Okay.
Ashen One.
So since we didn't burn the undead bone shard, didn't we? I'm an idiot. That fight would have been easier if I healed more. Since we don't use this slot, we can use it to put like the heal miracle here. And since we are over 25% equip load, we can just put the cleric sacred chime that we just found on here. That nice guy just dropped for us, thankfully. So now we can also do heals. And like, it's a very long animation. This is not for something in a fight and takes about 1/3 of my focus points. Okay, what else would we want? We want arrows for when we start using the bow.
Oh, and in one.
So let's go for arrows. What do you have? Bolts, standard, large arrows, and shorter range. And then fire arrows. Okay, and then we're taking the standard arrows, like 221 of them.
Goodbye.
That's more than you can carry around. Okay, so this episode we defeated the curse-rotted Greatwood and did nothing at all. But next episode we're gonna do what I was originally wanting to do, and that is to go to the Road of Sacrifices and start going backwards towards that icy night. Well, that night won't respawn, so we can just try to begin to take him from here. Yeah, you're good there. You can stay there for all I care. Also, you look like you're icy, so I think your fire resist won't be that great. And we get an Irithyll straight sword. This is one of the enemies that directly drops it into your inventory, the loot that he drops. Irithyll straight sword, that is. Bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is enshrouded in frost and crosses frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. So that's another one of the Boreal Valley Knights, and this is how they look before they become Vord. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna start by going up that elevator to find out where Sigurd went, and help him in his quest to make the giants stop shooting him with arrows. And we'll also do something else up there, because there's more. And that's how we'll start, and then we'll be going in that other direction. Let's look around the corner as a little spoiler thingy. Over that bridge, through that gate, will be the next bonfire. Here, there are weird other guys. Let's show you off. And these are freaking dangerous. But that's what we're going to take care of when we go that way. First we go inside and to the top of the tower. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.